All right, in our RoofSnap barrage of frequently asked questions, what do we have next?
Here's the next one. So we do get questions regarding why the app will sync.
Oh, I like that question.
Yeah.
Well, syncing is important to the app to make sure that your data is up to date. And some of you may have experienced very quick syncs, and some of you may have experienced longer syncs. And the syncing is directly related to your internet speed. So if you're experiencing slower syncing and you're on your company's Wi-Fi or you're on a 3G connection, you may be able to see why. I like to go to Google right here on my iPad, right in the browser, and just type in speed test and hit enter. And the very first result is this in search function Google speed test.
Okay.
I'm going to tap right on run speed test. Now here on our company Wi-Fi, oh, it's blazing fast. We have very quick syncs.
We've got all the speed.
We've got all the syncing. We've got the best syncing. And even our upload is pretty decent as well. So if your megabytes per second down is half a meg, 2 meg, 3 meg, you might have some slower syncing. So let's jump right over into the app here. And we still have this project open that we were previously working on.
Sure.
Well, let's hit done and see what happens. Well, it's syncing a little bit there, saving the measurements and the imagery back to the server. Let's go ahead and just hit no for now on the waste. Let's come back out of the project. Let's come back out of the project list, back to where we can see our organization here. We're RoofSnap, and I can see me, the current user, is Jason. Now, occasionally, we may need to tap this little button here. If you've ordered a Sketchos project from us, and we've uploaded into your account, you're going to need to sync. If you've shared a project to another user or given a project to another user, you're going to need to sync. If you've made any changes to your pricing on the website when you're logged into your virtual office, you're going to need to sync.
Gotcha.
All of the syncing happens here. This is the manual quick sync button. And when you tap on that, it should take, on a good internet connection, 10, 15 seconds.
Sure.
And that's going to pull in any new information, any new projects, any changes to the website.
Okay.
If you make changes to the website and you do not sync, you won't have your most updated information.
So you won't see those changes reflected in the app at that point then.
Exactly. You won't see revised pricing. You won't see new shingle items that you may have added. You won't see your new company logo that you may have uploaded.
Gotcha.
So you'll need to do the quick sync from time to time. I like to tell customers every morning, tap on the quick sync button unless you've logged out and closed the app and shut down your iPad. Because of course, when you log in, it's going to sync. Now, we will not in fact perform a full sync right now because it can take several minutes.
Okay.
But occasionally, if you're on, say, a really bad internet connection out on 3G or maybe, very rural location or very bad Wi-Fi, and you perform an action, and I don't know if people who are watching this know what packets are, but the internet, it's sending packets of information back and forth and back and forth. And if it's dropping too many packets, you could actually get performance issues within your RoofSnap app.
Gotcha.
And if you're starting to have performance issues and maybe you're missing a project or one of your projects, the image didn't load and you can't see the image that you drew the roof over, stuff like that. This can all be tied back to your internet speed and the quality of your internet. Well, in those worst case scenarios, you come down here to RoofSnap, down here to this gray bar where the company name is, and you tap on the little I button with a circle around it. And this is going to open up this little function window here. And you might have to scroll down a little bit, but you see where it says resync all data right here. Tap on that. This may take several minutes, but it will resync all the data in your app with all of the saved information that's on the server.
Great.
And restore any missing projects or anything like that.
Yeah, never fear. They're not gone. You just need to sync them back in.
When you sign out, or if by any chance you're watching this wondering about syncing because you've just installed the app and you're syncing for the very first time, well, the very first sync is going to bring in all of your sample office items and information. And if you're on a slow internet connection, that very first sync can take some time. Let's go into that same frequently asked question project, and let's go to specifications. You see here there's images, there's items. This is very similar to the sample office that we have set up for you, for our customers, a digital playground to experiment with the app before you begin to customize all of your own pricing and parts and pieces.
Sure.
So when it first syncs, it loads in all of this information into the app. If you're on a very slow internet connection, this sync could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and we do recommend, the very first time you log in to try to have the best internet connection that would be available to you. So that's all I've got with syncing. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
and I
guys.
hope I was clear, Katrina, on the syncing.
I think you nailed it.
All right. Guys, have a great day.